Well, again, it's just like this time of year. We're getting ready for Christmas, and everybody's kind of like you're trying to figure out where you're going to be. Obviously, at the Christmas break right now, and no, they're just big games. And if you take a look at our league, I don't think anybody figured that basically people are going to get points every weekend, and that's what's basically going on. There's people have lost a lot of points right now. They've lost a lot of points, and again, that makes these games so much more interesting when there's not a lot of separation. And Lake Superior, it's been a struggle at times for them, but they're a good hockey team. They're a team that, again, they went to the NCAA tournament 2 years ago. Last year they were home ice with a lot of the same guys, and and they're going to figure it out. They're going to figure it out. And they got a good hockey team. They got a lot of talent. You pay attention. You can't. You know what, Christian? You can't get consumed with it, but you can. You can't help but pay a little attention, and it's just because you do know these games are important. That sometimes we forget how important these games are early. Like it's the old adage, you know what? You're not going to win the league in October or November, but you sure can lose it. So you want to make sure too that you're trying to be as consistent as you can throughout the season. It's a long season, and points are so valuable. I mean, we've had a hard time ourselves, but we've gotten points every week. We've got a minimum of 3 points every weekend, so we're getting our points. But we've also been in situations, where it's tailor-made situations where we could have 6 points. We've lost we've lost some points the last 2 minutes of a game a couple times. So 3 times so far. So so that it's on the it's on the back of your mind, but you're also realize that we've also taken care of business in every series so far this year and gotten the majority of the points. Well, I think we've done a pretty good job, and I like what you're saying right there, Chaz. Like those are sacrifice statistics, and at the end of the day, you better have good sacrifice stats, and our sacrifice stats are pretty good. And those are the stats that nobody really looks at, nobody knows about except us, and so critical. If you want to win consistently, and if you want to win long term, you have to be good. You have to be so hard to play against, and that's what you're saying right there. You have to be hard to play against, and you can't you can't let your guard down. You just can't let your guard down, and that's probably the biggest challenge of a coach is trying to make sure that their guys are constantly, they have that mentality and they're in that mode. Because we all know about goals and assists and passing the puck and all those other things, but there's so many over the course of 60 minutes. There's so many things that play into the total complexion of a 60-minute game. There's a lot of different facets, I guess is what I'm getting at. Again, I think we're all biased. I think he is. I mean, the coaches recognize that in the preseason, all league. He was all league, first team all league. So, no, I mean, people know Elias Rose is a heck of a defenseman. He's a well-rounded defenseman. He's got good depth to his game. He's not only an offensive defenseman. He not only breaks the puck out well. He not only transitions the puck well. He defends well. He's on the defensive side of the man. He's got a good stick. He's got a high battle level. He's a good defenseman. He's a good defenseman, and again, I can tell you the coaches in our league sure know that, and so do the players. And he's earned that over the course of 4 years, and it was nice to see him be the defensive player of the week this week because he was the best player on the ice this weekend in our series against St. Thomas. In our series, bar none. So no, he's getting recognition, but it's well deserved.
They're obviously struggling to get some wins, but they defend hard. They got some good forwards. I played against for them for 4 years, and they've got some good forwards, good D-man. They play hard. They're hard to play against, so it's going to be a good series. Yeah, I think we're doing a pretty good job. Obviously, we try to get as many hits as we can, block as many shots as we can too. So that's always important, doing those hard things. That's not easy to do, but it's very important for us, and we're just trying to get better every day. Yeah, I mean, you always want to be healthy, getting everyone getting in the gym, stretching, doing those little things to make sure everyone's ready to go. But it's just a matter of taking care of the bodies and that sort of stuff for sure. I don't think so. I'm excited to come to the rink every day. So it's fun to see all the boys every day and have fun with them.